just a little one for you. I don't know what it is, but I find it extremely satisfying when you cut the grass. It's so satisfying cutting the grass. Still got a fair bit to do, but it really makes a difference and really tidies up your little plot. So this morning, about halfway through, trimming it all up. Still need the shears out to do the more delicate bits, but it really does make a difference.
กำลังรอการเชื่อมต่อ
Some of the rain we had yesterday and the day before still in the lower field, but around the vegetables it's all looking pretty good. A couple of tweaks on the drains, but we're nearly there. So today's job, finish off trimming the grass on the upper land here, and then if I've got time I will tackle tidying up the drainage around the vegetables. Good morning and welcome back to Rayan Mon Thai Time. The last few days we've had literally rain every single day on the land. So as we've said before, this is the first season of rain that we're experiencing on the land. So lots of levelling up to be done, lots of drains to be dug, so that we can drain the water from our vegetable fruit garden. So let's have a look around. As you can see, the house plot land is greening up lovely, and all the trees, fruit trees and hedging etc. on the top of the land here is all doing very well. Down in the old rice field you can see how much rain we've had in the last couple of days, as it's slowly starting to fill up. So as you can imagine, the watermelon down the far end there has all now been picked because it won't survive in the water. And all the grass that is growing, we've told our friend with a couple of cows that he can come and cut it and feed it to his cows. Over here, as the water runs off the top part of the land, is starting to take the soil with it. So we put in a couple of sacks of soil to try and slow it down, and we'll look to get a couple of trucks loads of soil delivered just to fill in the dip, and hopefully that will slow the erosion down. But on the land down here, as you can see, the ditches are still coping with the rain and protecting the plants. Unfortunately, our papaya, that's struggling. There's another one here, just down here, that's fallen over a couple of days ago for no reason, and yeah, so papaya along this bit is not working. The papaya over this side, which the land is slightly higher, is doing okay. And then coming back over here, we're gonna dig another trench from here, linking to this one, which will then flow around the back of the tree. Around this corner, down along here, and then drain into this little blue tube into the pond. The other side of the pond, which you can't see, it's covered with grass, is an exit overflow pipe as well, which goes into the rice field. So one will top the pond up and one will stop it overflowing. And then yesterday we put this blue net all the way around the pond, and I'm going to put some soil along the bottom of here where my boot is down there. I don't know if you can see my boot, yeah, down there. So all the way along, and this hopefully will prevent any fish jumping out and any fish jumping in during the rainy season. So if you're not aware, there's a fish called a snakehead that can literally walk across the land and contaminate the pond, which obviously we do have snakehead in the pond at the moment, but we want to limit the amount that go in there as a predator fish, and will eat other fish if they're too small. So that's the idea of the blue net. Okay, so we will come back once we've done a bit more work today. Oh, and of course we're starting to remove the tomatoes, etc., that have finished fruiting, and tied it up for the next lot of planting later on in the year. A little update for you on this morning's progress. We've dug the channel across the path leading to the other channel, and diverting the water around to the pond, and we're starting to clear the dead tomatoes. I've just had a little baby snake come and see me, which wasn't very nice, but that's expected in Thailand. So as you can see, the water's coming down here and around and into the pond down below. And when the water's jumping, water pouring into the pond, there's a load of little fish jumping. So Mon has set up a little net to catch all the little fish. We can't quite see from here. Let me see if I can get closer. So the water's coming from the land into the pond, and you can see fish jumping back out. They're jumping back out. So we're going to catch these little fish and use them as bait to catch the bigger fish. So that's what we're doing today. Let's see in Mon's net when she gets them out and shows us. Give us a look, Mon. So these little fish just appear in the pond. So yeah, we can use them as live bait for a bit more fishing. And if you haven't noticed, the pond level's coming up now quite a bit, fairly fast. So we've got to make sure it doesn't overflow and the fish come out. Then, as I said this morning, slowly moving soil along the bottom of the netting to stop anything climbing underneath. So that'll be an ongoing project as I move the soil.